Hi, everyone, and welcome to another financial check in video. If you are new to my channel, welcome and thank you so much for joining me on this video. If you've been here before, welcome back. I'm always very happy to see you. My channel is all about health, business, and long term wealth building. In today's video, I do a weekly financial check in where I analyze my finances from the Friday the week prior to Thursday, current week, so that the video is released on Friday. Today, I am looking at finances from Friday, September 8th, Thursday, September 14th. My total spending for the week is $1,168.94. If you are new to my channel, what I do is I track all of my expenses on the Mint software. However, because there's a certain visual that I want, there's a specific way in which I analyze my expenses. I translate my Mint expenses into a spreadsheet. So far, this is the system that works well for me. I really enjoy this system, right? It's a little bit more time consuming, of course, to transfer these expenses onto Mint, but it helps me keep track of my expenses and to budget effectively. So, what I'm doing here, I am writing the total at the bottom so that as I keep adding the expenses to my spreadsheet, I'm seeing how I'm being reconciled for my total on the spreadsheet. We first analyze my overall expenses here. These are expenses that I will plug in directly from Mint.com. It's a combination of fixed and variable expenses, but expenses that tends to be stable every month. Going back here to Mint, looks like my biggest expense category was shopping. What have I done? What have I done? I did all of I spent quite a bit at Ross. I isolate my shopping expenses, specifically Ross, under this category here. So under shopping, clothing, I am going to put 332.01 because yes, I went a little overboard last week. Travel, this is actually a work expense. So I am going to note this as a work related expense and save that. This is actually food and dining for work. So I'm going to switch this out instead of hotel. We are going to switch this out to food and dining, restaurant, and work related expense, right? So as you can see, I am constantly going up to each transaction and updating each transaction to make sure that it's categorized the right way. You are the one who used up the expense, right? So you are the best person to know whether or not a particular category is categorized well. So that expense that I just had on the food that I changed to food and dining was actually at a hotel. And because it was at a hotel, Mint categorized it as a hotel expense, but it's not. My next expense that I will be adding onto the spreadsheet here is my bills and utilities. And I'm going to come up here and add it to bills. Personal care, $80. I already know what this is because I got my nails done. Those of you who are my regulars, you know that I've been working on doing my nails at home. Unfortunately, when I do them at home, they are not the best looking. Let me just put it kindly. And last week, I went to a work conference in Orlando, and there was no way I was going to show up in front of hundreds of colleagues with nails that were jacked up. So I did pay somebody to get my nails done. Auto and transport. Okay, all of this is work related. So we'll tag this as work related expense. I'm going to add the 5426 under taxi. It automatically incorporate that credit here as 5426. If you have the Capital One Saver card, that Capital One Saver card, if you sign up for Uber One, it will give you free Uber One for 1 full year. This is why I have a credit here for $9.99, because every single month Uber would charge me $9.99, and my credit card will give me a credit for $9.99 to compensate for that expense. So if this is one way that we get credit card perks, that I didn't know before until I got a job where I was traveling consistently. I didn't realize how many potential perks exist with credit cards. Tangent over. Let's go back to the spending categories. Fees and charges. I hope it's only one. Yes. After over several years of paying credit card interest fees, I am down to one card. I couldn't be more proud of myself, you guys. I couldn't be more proud. It feels great to only have to pay fees and charges for one credit card. And hopefully by this time next month, these fees and charges categories will no longer be showing up on my account. Business services, $24. And this is a category that I'm hope to start growing for business and services, because I am wanting to get a little bit more support from freelancers to help me while I'm traveling with some of my content creation. I'm hoping to be making more commitment to delivering content here on YouTube on time. I will keep you guys posted on that journey. Now, last category is food and dining. This is all work related. I will add it all to the food and dining section under travel. So now you see why I add the total at the beginning, because now it's showing 00. That means that I've totally reconciled. I've added all of the expenses on my spreadsheet as they are on mint.com. Before we move on, let's look at the income for the week by category. For the week of September the 8th to the 14th, my income was $13,023.08. This is all income from my full-time job, all of my rental income, my side projects, some cash back that I may have received. And also, for those of you who are new to my channel, I travel for work, and every time I make an expense for work, I submit an expense report at the end of the month or sometimes at the end of the week and get money back. So this $13,000 is about 60% of this are expenses from the past month, the previous month that I got reimbursed. So $13,000 is what I received in terms of income. My total expenses were $1,168.94, giving me a net income of $11,854.14. Now that we're done reconciling the week, let's take a quick overview of where I stand so far. We have auto and transport. I'm still on budget. Bills, I'm on budget. Business services, I'm already over budget. I had budgeted $50 and I've already spent 168. Let's mark that in red. Everything else, it looks like I'm right. Financial, I had budgeted 200, but it looks like I'm in the red. This is actually a good thing that I'm in the red. It means that I am paying extra into my credit cards. So far here, everything else, I'm good. Utilities, I'm good. Groceries, food and dining. For dining out, I'm already over budget. There is no more dining out for me for the rest of the month. Shopping, I'm over budget by $213.13, not 400. So over here, I was looking at the wrong area. So I am over budget. So when it's a negative number, that means that I'm negative 100. Not a good thing. And here I am negative $12. So no more dining out for me. And I am over budget in clothing by $213. I do have to say, I don't apologize. I got some really cute clothes. Other than that, everything is in black except for these few categories. This just means that for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to have to be very careful and savvy on how much I spend. I will be home next week, the week of the 22nd, but then the week of the 29th, I'll be traveling again. It looks like I might be able to stay on budget on many of these categories, but we'll see how each week progresses. All right, so that is a wrap for this week's financial check-in. Thank you so much for joining me for another quick update video on my finances for the week. For those of you who are new to my channel, this is only part of what I share. I believe in financial transparency and being 100% open with your finances. I am currently in the process of sharing my debt payoff journey and my wealth building journey. If you're interested in seeing more of those videos, please click the subscription button so that you do not miss any videos. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. I enjoy bringing very honest and candid conversation on finances. Thank you once again for joining me today. Until next time, I will see you in the next video. Bye.